Hello everyone, welcome to Blue Dragon Gaming. And this week this time I am doing what to get for anyone you know who plays Warhammer for Christmas. I know, Christmas is still a couple weeks away. I know I've done this pretty late into the month. But listen to me. Warhammer stuff becomes cheaper this time of year. Always listen to a Warhammer player. And honestly, I am. If you haven't seen my channel before, I play a lot of Warhammer. Or actually, no, me personally, I play a lot of it. Warhammer is based in the 41st millennium. And this is just a variety of section stuff that you can get. In this, you can see I'll go through each of them, but I'll have to switch it around. So, hey guys! Sorry I didn't show myself first off on the camera, but I just want to show you these collections. First we have is a starter set. This one, not exactly this one because it's the Tyrannid one. Also, which arm are they doing? Space Marines, Tyrannid, Blood Angels, all of them have one of these. Star sets are awesome. Sorry. Each one of these sets are awesome if you just start off an army, because you got some troops, a HQ, and whatever. Because normally it's a heavy, some troops, and a HQ of each one. Star sets are pretty good as well if you want to start an army. I will admit. They'll start collecting sets. Then you have these mini boxes. This is from Conquest as well as this one. But small boxes like this are brilliant stock fellas, because they're only cost like a tenner. They will, that's that one. I'll say it again, that one. Easy build sets are normally like tenner. And normally like a £10. So it's pretty cheap. If you don't spend that much on Warhammer for like a relative or something like that. So you're not an uncle and say your nephew's just started Warhammer and you don't know much about it, or you don't know what to get them because you haven't been into this hobby because it's something they just started. It's pretty nice to get them something of these small ones. These ones on the side, because they're pretty small and pretty cheap. Like Conquest, you can't get those boxes unless you get the Conquest ones, so $7.99. So it's much cheaper again. You just ask them which issues they got and make sure you get the one before they get them. What's next? Right. These guys, if you want to pay a little bit more, like remember, like say, they don't say they want something. These things are in better. These are vehicle. These are normally 15, 20 quid because that's 22 and that's 15. So these are a bit more expensive. These models are in this one you get one model. But he's quite easy. He's really fun to build. Only Death Guard, this for Death Guard, and this one's for Necrons. Being get troops of these 20 quid or less. So yeah, those things are pretty good if you just got if you got someone who loves it. Something I forgot to put up, which I should have put up, is this one here, which is a kill team box. These go up from 37 to, well, from the start at 37 and go down to 20. Because these things are pretty cheap. So, let me have a... With a kill team box, you get a entire squad of men, up to whatever you want to, 2 bits of train, and all this in the box. So it's quite nice to have. You also get a rule book on how to play Conquest, how to play Kill Team. Kill Team's basically for people who've got a bit more experience. Another thing to get them, a Codex. These things are only £25, so basically nothing that expensive. £25 and that's it. That is it. 25 quid. This book gives them all the information they'll need for any battle. These things are awesome. I've got 4 of these for 4 different armies. Got background information, troops, models, how to paint them, information about each model, their character, what to buy them. Well, I'll go through each one of these. If you want to be a very, very, very nice person, you can get them on these. These guys are in between the £22. These are £22 odd range. or in the £20 range. Well, £25 range these guys are in, because you can buy like one of these and they're like £20 each. But they're pretty good for us. Troops, if you want to get them individual ones, just ask them. Pulsar is like if you want to be a very, very, very good person to them, because that's like a £50 model and that's 40 below. Basically, the star set on its own below is £50, but you get a lot more. But that's all you get, and that for a lot of money. Oh shit! Stay the fuck up, because I've been needing you for the next videos, right? Like you got different armies, like that's all Ultramarines below. You can get them in the side section, like the White Scars, which are white bike ones. Imperial Fist. This all works for all these. Crimson Fist. Dark Knight, Salamanders, Raven Guard, Black Templars. That's like a nice big huge army. Like you got like all the space sheets in this, all the stratagems, all good things. Just ask them what they really want. Right. This is for the parents of the ones who play Warhammer. Say, like, your son wants something for Warhammer, and you don't know he's playing. Or if your son wants to start Warhammer, but then he wants to start now, this Christmas. Your choice of 3 starter sets. This one I haven't got the box for, but I have had it. It's called First Strike. This is what I start off with. First Strike gives you 6 people, 6 Space Marines, 7 Plague Marines, and 3 more Plague Marines. That means you get a total of 7, 9. So 16 models. Unpainted. And you can just start games straight away. This is basically your core rules and how to play all your side sections, like how to paint them, what to get. Let me have a proper look for this. Core rules. Factions, you can go for like your Dark Angels, Blood Angels, Space Wolves. What do each one of the helmets stand for? It's a bit different for each one. How you play Death Guard. Shonofia Star Set, which is Blair. This one is only £25, and it means you get whatever you get. This is just a box, a playmat, dice, measuring facilities. But you can personally customize. I know the Ultramarines will come in blue and the Death Guard will come in green, but they can't. But they won't always be blue. You can change it to whatever color you want. You can just paint over the top of them. Right. Show No Fear, which is the £50 box. Show No Fear, give them a bit more options, and like First Strike, when it just gives you base troop, when this one gives you a Grav Captain, Intercessors, Playmarines, troops, but you also get a floated boat drone, jump packs, Hellblasters, which are over here in the corner. I want to see, and there he is. A Lord of Contagion, a HQ. So these things are pretty good if you want to start like an army for people. It's quite nice. It's like a £50 box. So this thing won't cost you much into Christmas money. Like, say like you give like someone £100. This will only take like half their money, but then they get a lot more out of it. Because if I pointed this all up by now, if I had my day sheets all on me for how many points each one of them cost, it'd be a lot more better to get that. And you get like a Lord of Contagion, which you can't get separately. Then you have, if you want to be a very, very good mother, or very, very, very kind father to whoever's playing, you can go with this. The Dark Imperium. This is £95, but if you're on Amazon at the moment, it is £85. So it's £10 cheaper. When you open it, this, you will get... I can open it. You slide it across after you pull it to its plastic. You should get this lovely view of a half Death Guard, half Space Marine face. When I opened up this, I broke the seal perfectly, like anybody should do. And in there is all like your sprues. You can create them yourself. But of course, plain Ultramarines now. I was lucky enough to get this set. I just need to seal this box back up. It's easy enough to open, but not easy enough to close. In here as well, you get 2 rule books for the Primus and Death Guard. Like, if I flick through this, like, you have the Raven Guard, the Salamanders, the White Scars, the, what are these guys called? I think they're the Stolen Wings. Do you know what these guys, don't know what they are. But I might actually have a look at those ones. Blood Angels, Space Wolves, Dark Angels, Imperial Fist, Crimson Fist, Black Templars, Ultramarines, seeing what you get in here. You get a squad of Hellblasters, Intercessors, Interceptors, Primus Lieutenants, so there'll be those 2, Captain and Ancient, so Flag Bearer. And it says like how you pay them. When correct at the back, here they are. Data sheets. It also comes up with what you need for each of the stats for each army. Death Guard basically have the same, but this one gives you a bit more backstory into what you got. So that means you got a Lord Contagion, the Noxious Brightbringer, a Mephiston Plague Caster, Plague Marine, Poxworth's Floated Boat Drone, each one of the symbols, what side section you're doing for, what they can look like, your data sheets, then all in here. But you also get the rulebook, the major rulebook, that's like 30 odd quid in the set, and this thing's only a bit more cheaper, but you get models with it. So, anybody who hasn't got the main rulebook, this is awesome. Basically, if you want to get anything nice for your family, I would actually suggest this box, because you got like something, to decorate yourself with. I kept this to one side just in case I did a video like this for Christmas. So yeah, on the back then you have your armies to fight in, what you got, a bit more information across the box. I actually looked up this before I had it, so I knew I was getting into. I didn't video record it because I wasn't doing Warhammer time, I was doing Yu-Gi-Oh! But of course, Warhammer's now getting bigger. I might get another one of these. I might save up the money and buy another one of these Dark Imperium sets, because these are awesome. So yeah. If that's any information for anyone out there who wants a good Christmas gift for the child, I have to switch the camera around now. Ooh, help. Sorry, so yeah, so please look up each one of these armies. I'm sorry I'm not looking at you guys because I'm showing up these. Because with them, they're easy to pull out, not so easy to put away. So I'll now go behind the camera there. It's a star set. That goes back there because that is the big set. That was the next one to that. And of course, being in my bedroom, I got like wires now to just go in between these boxes just to make sure they don't move or anything like that. But also means I can move them across with things across when I need to. So yeah. If you want to be nice, like I said, if you want to be nice, I would go for the more expensive stuff for like kids and all that. But if they're just starting, I would suggest you buying them a start collecting set. So like say, you play Warhammer and your little brother or nephew or cousin wants to start playing it with you. That's perfectly fine. But you need to know where to start. And with 8th edition Warhammer 40k, it's easy enough to start with a start collecting set or one of the other sets. So the next video I'll be doing, right, I've been going on 40 minutes. So yeah, I think the next video I'll be doing would be a how to But how to play video be better, would you say? Yeah. A how to play series. At the moment of this video is recording, this is the same night that I did the questions one, so this is a good time for me to do it. And I said I wait until next week. I have loads of time free now. So yeah, please smash the notification bell, like and subscribe for more game content for Warhammer, okay? Ooh, sorry. And please keep on gaming.